Welcome back to this Monday, April 13th edition of Tech TV News. I'm Aubrey Pham. Thanks for tuning in. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders kicked off the legislative fiscal session Wednesday with a bold budget request. The governor is pushing for $300 million to expand the LEARNS Act. Sanders also reaffirmed her commitment to a new Franklin County prison and plans to slash state income taxes even further. 3 tax cuts have happened, and the governor says they're on track to pass a 4th tax cut, which will cut 25% off of the state income tax. A heartwarming story in the River Valley. After a woman had taken a bus all the way from Washington State, she and her dog were stranded in Arkansas. The woman, suffering from cognitive issues, was found by the Russellville Police Department. Local police and the team at Dardanelle Regional Medical Center jumped into action, as well as Mayor Fred Teague, who called the woman to let her know her dog was being taken care of. Hospital staff coordinated with Washington officials to fly the pair home. And thanks to a community effort, the woman and her fur baby are back in Washington receiving the care they need. In other news, live music is returning to Arkansas Tech. ATU will present Sawyer Hill in concert at Tucker Coliseum on Friday, May 1st. Opening acts will include Covington Creek and Ted Hammig and the Campaign. Doors will open at 6 that evening and the show will begin at 7. Tickets for the general public are $21 for general admission and $101 for VIP floor seating. They may be purchased by visiting the ATU alumni website. Now, let's turn it over to our local sports reporter, Caden Hauser, in studio with your sports updates.
Thank you, Aubrey. Good afternoon, Russellville. I'm Caden Hauser here with what you need to know in Tech sports. The Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys baseball program hosted their senior weekend on Saturday. This was a 3-game series that started Friday evening and carried on through Saturday night. The Wonder Boys won the first game of the series with a final score of 14-1, and Game 2 of the series started at 1 p.m. Saturday. With the senior festivities taking place roughly 30 minutes before first pitch, this game was as cinematic as it gets, as the Wonder Boys trailed for the majority of the game all the way to the bottom of the 9th, where they were behind 5-2. Then sophomore Derek Rocket headed to the plate with 2 runners on and belted a 3-run homer to right field to tie the game. He was then followed by senior shortstop and coach's son Cole Dawson, who roped the ball over the monster left field wall to seal the win for the Wonder Boys. Tech would then capture another win in Game 3 with a final of 8-2. Fresh off a team title at the Spring Region Preview last week, the Arkansas Tech women's golf team is set to take part in the 2026 Great American Conference Women's Golf Championship Tournament. The 3-day event will be played at the Par 71 57-10-yard Stone Creek course at the Paige Belcher Golf Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Suns are ranked number 31 overall and will be competing against 11 other GAC teams. The Golden Suns will be grouped with number 46 ranked Southwestern Oklahoma and number 50 ranked Henderson State. Monday is set to feature 18 holes of play, with the second round taking place on Tuesday and the final round on Wednesday. That's all I have for you today. Now back to Aubrey at the news desk.
It's been a cloudy day so far. Is there rain on the horizon? Tech TV's Trace Wiley has your River Valley forecast after the break. You're watching Tech TV.
Arkansas Tech University is more than an education. We are
the drive that pushes students to succeed.
The champion of programs designed for global impact.
The heart of a community that bleeds green and gold.
We are more than a university.
We are Arkansas Tech.
As you get older, it's important to eat healthy, but groceries aren't getting any cheaper. Over 5 million older adults like you are eligible for benefits that help them pay for food. Visit benefitscheckup.org. You've earned this.
Welcome back. I'm Trace Wiley here with your weather. Taking a look around the state, we have current temperatures in Fayetteville being 80 degrees, Little Rock being 79, Jonesboro being 82, and Texarkana being 82. Taking a look at your almanac, today's sunrise was at 6:43 a.m. and today's sunset is going to be at 7:44 p.m. and average daily temperatures with a high of 74 and a low of 49. Taking a look at your 5-day forecast, today was cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 66. Tomorrow is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 81 and a low of 65. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be rainy, with Wednesday having a high of 78 and a low of 63. Thursday having a high of 85 and a low of 62. And Friday's back to partly cloudy with a high of 85 and a low of 66.
That's all we have for you on this edition of Tech TV. Be sure to follow us for all your news, weather, and sports updates on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great week, ATU.